Laura she was into dancing, and she always was, her recitals and things like that. We always enjoyed doing the stuff that went along with that. She was just raring to go all the time. Well, I was living in Savannah when I had Laura. She was fine, everything, the pregnancy was normal, all that. The day we were supposed to go home, the pediatrician came in. I was by myself, my mom had left to go get the house ready for us to come home. And he said that Laura was unable to go home, that she had turned blue while they were dressing her. She was what they call a blue baby. She has tetralogy of Fallot. Basically, she was not getting enough oxygen, and that's what caused the blueness. The biggest concern was she going to live? Because that was the main thing in my mind, that, would she survive this? Because I had no idea what the implications were of tetralogy of Fallot. There was a doctor in Birmingham, and I said, my mom lives there and we will go. This was on a Friday afternoon. I came that afternoon to Birmingham, and they had the surgery scheduled for the next Tuesday. That was her first surgery. She had a Gore-Tex shunt done. She had the shunt at 2 months, and then she had the open heart surgery in February, just before she turned 3 in May. They told me that, she would live a normal life, she would never be into competitive sports. She could not do those, but everything else, she could do as a normal child. I also was concerned all through the years, would she grow up and have children and get married and have a normal life?
Laura and I met in 10th grade. We love the outdoors, and the most important thing to us is our family. She and I are opposites, to say the least. I'm kind of the shy, quiet one. She's the outgoing one. Having May around, it certainly is a fun experience, getting outside and hanging out with them. I never realized how important the American Heart Association is for our life. We knew at some point she was going to have the surgery, and when we got the news right after having May, it was kind of came out of nowhere. We didn't really expect it, but then again, we knew at some point she was going to have the surgery.
See, every year you hear, oh, you're fine. And he said, through your pregnancy, even from the last time I saw you, your heart's enlarged. Would I make it through the next surgery? Would I? What if I didn't? I'd leave a husband and a baby for somebody else to raise, and I couldn't. It was hard to deal with that. But I also worry her not having a mom, or her not getting to live the life that she could because I'm not here.
You kind of start thinking, well, what are we going to do with the baby when she's in surgery, and the month after where she can't pick her up? That all goes through my mind.
I had the surgery. They put a pig valve in right now. What we would really like to do is use human tissue, where they take an artery out of your leg. This is what they're researching, is to take the human tissue, because if they did that, I might not have to have any more surgeries, which would be a big blessing. But right now, I'm supposed to have probably, depending the wear and tear of the pig valve, it goes out every 8 to 10 years.
Heart disease is the #1 killer. At some point in your life, it's going to either touch yourself or someone in your family.
The American Heart Association really does have a huge impact on my life and how many surgeries I possibly could have.
With the support and the research, the American Heart Association makes a difference in people's lives every day. Just look at ours.